Hey, podcaster, I'm Tim Albright, your podcast performance coach, with another actionable tip so you can grow your podcast authority, generate leads, and convert with ease. Today's tip is don't blow your interview with the first question. I'm not a psychic, but I know that you are, at this very moment, deciding if you're going to keep listening to this episode. That's why I always start with what you're going to get out of listening to this show. In this case, it's a better way to start your interview so that people don't abandon your show before you even get started. Why would they leave? Because your first interview question sucks.
It's boring.
It's cliche. It makes me go,
ho-hum, not another one of these.
just get to what I came for already, please. Here are the questions I'm talking about. How did you get started?
What got you into this business?
Or my biggest pet peeve, which isn't even a question. Tell us about yourself. Oh, I hate that one so much. I actually did an episode about how lazy and dangerous it is. Listen to episode 19 if you need a double dose of this advice. But the point is, these are crappy questions to ask right out of the gate. How did you get started is like saying, give us your life story and please tell us all the kinds of irrelevant facts about yourself because I didn't ask you a direct question. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just check the old snark meter here. Uh-oh. I left it at 11 here. See? So, okay, I'm going to dial it back a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Look, I have a long list of reasons why these kinds of questions stink. Let's start with what a disservice these open-ended fluff questions really are to your listener. Your podcast is for your listener, not your guest. So give your listener something of value right out of the gate, not someone's boring life story or even their exciting life story. Ask a direct question that will result in an answer that serves the listener. Hook them with the most important information from the start of the interview. It's what they came for. It's likely in your title, or at least it should be, of this particular episode. Another reason these questions suck, they're messy. They're the pig pen of questions. Your guest is going to dump a whole heap of details on the floor, and you have to sweep it all up and try to sort it out and find the valuable pieces so you can deliver the goods to the listener. And let me guess, how many times has this happened to you? They stole all your upcoming thunder from your future questions. These questions are also lazy, and I'm sorry to say, that's not a good look for you. Here's the deal. Do your homework. Ask these questions beforehand, like in your pre-interview, so you can be a good interviewer and get straight to the relevant part of their history, meaning what matters to the listener. Get to the gold without subjecting your listener to all the other junk first. And while we're talking about what's not a good look for you, handing over the reins of the interview right from the start does nothing to help you build your authority as an expert or even as a podcaster. With open questions like these, you might be in for a 2-minute answer or a 10-minute answer. You have no control over where they might take it. And by the way, you know who else hates these shapeless open questions? Your guest. It's awkward for them to start their interview with a review of their life story. This is why they often go for so long, or possibly worse, they sound like they're rehearsing for a 3rd grade speaking assignment. It's not what they signed up for. They thought they were going to be interviewed, not handed the mic and told,
Okay, take it away.
What? So what I'm saying is nobody wins. Your listener doesn't win, you don't win, and your guest doesn't win. And you know what else? Your business doesn't win. Ditch the lazy and loose lob ball questions off the top. Start strong. Craft a question that will result in pure listener gold. You can always come back to their origin story later when your listener is actually interested because they're impressed with your guest. Take control. Serve your listener. Set your guest up for success and sound like the authority you are. And I hope that's just the tip you need. If you're podcasting for your business, follow this show right now in your favorite podcast app so you never miss an upcoming episode. They're all under 10 minutes, which makes them very bingeable. And like I said off the top of this episode and all my past ones, I'm delivering actionable tips on podcast performance, content, marketing, and the tech so you can grow your podcast authority, generate leads, and convert with ease. I work with coaches, experts, and consultants, service providers, doctors, health practitioners, wellness providers, lawyers, those in the financial world. If you're using podcasting as a marketing tool for your business and want a better ROI, book a free podcast coaching call with me by using the link in the show notes or by visiting podcastperformancecoach.com. I'm Tim Wahlberg. See ya!